Aries, your September energy update. Here we go. The crown is sliding. It won't, like, if I try to put it there, it just falls. So it has to be back up here. There we go. But the crown is on. So we are bringing through messages, always and only from the highest vibration of love and light, always and only in the highest good of anyone who receives. So let's see what September has for you, Aries. And it does not matter how you resonate with this sign, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. There might be a nugget of wisdom in here for you. Sorry, I have a smoothie. And now I have strawberry seeds in my teeth. So, it's so good though. Yeah, let's do it, Aries. I feel like, I mean, I don't need the cards, right? They're just fun. But right away, I'm feeling for the Aries collective. And again, no matter where Aries is in your chart, I feel like for the Aries collective, there's just a lot of, you might be feeling like you're coming out of a time of where you had been really solid and good and comfy in a I'm my own guru kind of energy. And you're coming out of that now and realizing that you would like the next teacher for some of you. And remember, everything we encounter in a day is our teacher. And so this could be a situation, it could be a random stranger that you never see again afterwards. It could be a new relationship coming in, romantic or otherwise. It could be, whew, yeah, I got real warm all of a sudden. All right, so it could be in the form of an actual mentor. I do feel like for a lot of you, it's somebody already present or something already present, but not like fully part of your life. And it might not be, like I said, I have had the most amazing encounters with like just people in the grocery store and then they're gone and I never see them again. So you never know. But if you are seeking, like when the student is ready, the teacher appears, right? So I would say try not to seek too much as just embodying that frequency of where you are right now. And the next step and the next step and the next step reveal themselves, right? Through teachers, through other things. All right, 2, 3, 4 as I looked on the timer. I've got my Viking Oracle out. You got all 3. Okay, so everybody's been getting repeating cards. All signs, like the Void keeps coming up, freaking Thor keeps coming up, Freya keeps coming up. You got all 3 new. So your first one, and I'm going to butcher the pronunciations, but I am going to try and look them up, is 17. Tiwaz? Tiwaz? They tell me in the book. Tell me. Tirwaz. There's no R. See, this is where I get confused. Tirwaz. Okay, and I love this. So it says, have faith. All your hard work and sacrifice will pay off. Self-sacrifice is necessary to achieve your goals. Now, I want to clarify, because I know a lot of people cringe at the term sacrifice, and we're supposed to be coming into this time of abundance and joy and not having to sacrifice, you know, so much. Like there's a difference between sacrificing for the things that you want and self-abandonment, right? You don't want that. You don't want self-abandonment, but you do want to let go of things that are in your way. And a lot of times that can feel like a sacrifice as you're letting go and as you're grieving once you have let go, right? And then you'll say to somebody, well, I've sacrificed a lot to get here, right? Well, really, you've just let go of the shit that was standing in your way, right? So you will have success in legal matters. That's not going to be for all of you. Create something new and it will grow into something powerful. So new is the key. Pay attention to that. Focus your will strongly and with clarity. So yeah, there's something new coming in. There's something new coming in that you are going to want. I feel like it's not so much of a, oh, I better write this down and make sure I focus on. Wendy says something new is coming in. I better write this down and focus on. You're not going to need to worry about it. It's going to be something that feeds your soul and you're going to want to put a lot of energy into it, okay? I don't remember which one was next, but we'll keep going. So Laguz, I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that right, but it's 21. So first of all, this one is 17, which it breaks down to 8, which is infinity, which is, it can be a divine union symbol, but it's remember, divine union always starts within, right? And then if you are, let's say you wrote an external union in your blueprint or in your contract or whatever you want to call it, right, for this life, then when you reach a certain frequency on your own, you will call in somebody else who is resonating that same frequency, and then it won't be a trauma bond, it won't be a codependency or an attachment, right? So 21 Laguz, let's look that up just because I'm still learning all these things. Do not push forward. So I like how at first it's like focus, 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 but don't push. So it's finding that balance, right? It's finding that tender balance. There is a time and place for everything. Allow things to come to you now. Be refreshed by actually it says allow things to come to you now instead of allow things to come to you now, right? There's a difference. I read it wrong. Allow things to come to you now, okay? Instead of you making all the effort and moving forward and chasing something, right? If you're chasing something or someone, yeah, you don't want that. Be refreshed by a slower pace. Allow yourself to dream. I feel like this speaks more to on the healing journey. Like you've reached a place where you don't have to be every 10th step falling into a pit anymore. Like you're not there anymore. Let that go. You're past that, okay? And so you get to, in September, I'm feeling like Aries, and actually the other, like I already did Sagittarius. I haven't done Leo yet, but I already did Sagittarius. And if I remember correctly, they got a message of you will get to enjoy the end of September. Okay, so I'm talking about after the equinox. And there are 2 eclipses, you guys, in September, the 7th and the 21st. It's a, I believe it's a lunar on the 7th and a partial solar on the 21st. And then the 22nd is the equinox. We're talking bam, bam, bam. And between the 2 eclipses is going to be, for you, I feel like it's going to be integration time. Like I asked, is it integration? Some signs are just booking it during that time, right? They're just really moving forward. But you are going to be, like they're showing me you in a hammock. I don't know. You'll get some integration time. So I feel like the first eclipse on the 7th is going to be I don't want to say breakthrough because it's not quite right, but it's like something you've been working on letting go of, or healing a pattern you've been working on letting go of. Gonna be gone. Gonna be gone. Gonna be gone. So fucking celebrate that, okay? And so water, water, water. This is very much a water sign, or yeah, a water card. They talk about how the water is what connected the Norse communities, okay? It connected the people. And so water, I mean, you're fiery, and so maybe you need a little water to balance that out, right? Laguz, I was right. Is the rune of the waters or lake. It concerns itself with imagination and dreaming. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like you get to just kind of be in your happy place in between the 2 eclipses, and then the equinox is going to my body always responds. That's Max. The equinox is going to launch you into the next thing, right? And so then you got L has, I'm gonna look it up, I promise, 15, which is 6, which is letting the old die. 6 is letting the old die, and it's also creating hearth and home. It's a very much family number. Like, we're also afraid of 6. That was on purpose, you guys, to disconnect us from family, from connections. Okay, this says be courageous. Fear is a necessary part of courage. Yeah, you can't be brave. People talk about, oh, don't be afraid, be brave. Bravery does not come without fear. It has to be with fear. Despite fear, you do the thing, right? Differentiate between what is yours and what belongs to others. Respect others' properties and boundaries. Okay, this is like, I'm not worried about you guys. I feel like you've definitely learned this. Step forward and do what is right, even if others do not. You're good at that already. Develop deeper connections with the plants and animals who share this planet. Again, I feel like you're already doing that. So September is just going to be a deepening of all this energy. You get to enjoy part of it, and then you get to move.